Company featured. Welcome to this Stock Box interview. Nicole Galloway-Warland, the Managing Director of Thor Mining, is with us today, following the completion of the initial drilling programme at the Alford East Copper-Gold Project. It's good to be talking to you again. How are you?
Good, thanks, Mark. Nice to be talking to you again this morning.
Indeed, because of course last time we spoke was the first time we've met, and now we're talking again, just me and you, which is good. Now the RNS says that you've completed the diamond drilling programme and have intersected copper and gold significantly above the mineral resource estimate cut-off grade. Now, having a look at the RNS, there's a lot of information in there. Can you, in your own words, break down this news for us?
Okay, so we've just completed our first phase of drilling. So this is just over one small area within the resource domains. And we're targeting areas open at depth and along strike. So we completed approximately 9 drill holes, 1,000 metres, and we're slowly getting those assays back. So the main message really or news flow is the assays back for the first 2 drill holes, which were really exciting beyond our expectations and well above the mineral resource estimate grades. So wide intercepts, higher grade, both copper and the gold. So in hole 1, I think it was approximately 33 metres at about 4% copper, 0.3 grams per tonne gold. And then in the second one, about 60 metres at 0.3% copper. So these are really encouraging, exciting results.
Yeah, 0.3% copper. Yeah, that is very good. Now, you've also done some XRF readings, haven't you? And are these also helping to give you some good initial indicators before you get the assay results?
Yeah, so while we're in the field, we essentially do some XRF readings every half a metre down the hole, and we average those. We're not selectively biased, we just try and do it every half a metre. And then if we average those, they give us obviously an average grade over the interval. And based on the assays from these first 2 drill holes, we can confirm that the XRF is giving us very accurate, consistent results with the assays. If anything, they're probably underestimating with some higher assays coming back. And based on that, we're really excited about hole 5, which we hope to get back from the lab soon, because that's a really high-grade intercept based on the XRF rating of about 70 metres at 0.7% copper. So really excited to be getting that one back shortly.
So it almost gives you a bit of a sneak preview of perhaps what is to come from the assay results from the lab, which is, I suppose,
it is. Nice. It's a very quick way of getting an indication, a preliminary field result.
Okay. Now, I remember last time that we spoke, you said you were looking for large-scale copper oxide mineralisation. So do you think you're perhaps onto something here with what you're seeing so far?
Look, we are. We're getting really wide, broad intercepts, so over 108 metres. But more importantly, we drilled 3 drill holes to the north of the mineral resource, so an area open along strike, so 100 metres to the north, and we're still intercepting copper. So this is really encouraging, and it has the potential to increase the tonnage as well as the grade of the mineral resource. So yes, definitely a much broader, higher grade copper oxide resource.
Okay. And I remember you also mentioned about the geological model, which was proving to look as you thought. Now, again, following these results, has this further proved your theory, do you think?
It has. So the model's actually been paying off, and we've been able to target a key north-south trending structure. And we've found along this structure, we're getting the higher grade, both copper and gold. So this model, we hope to obviously critique it, define it as we get more information back. But this will help us drilling in our second phase of drilling to the north and the south.
Okay. And of course, another thing that was mentioned last time, and I know Mick always talks about this, is the in situ recovery, which is the method that you can use to extract the ore. And the RNS says a water bore was successfully completed for an initial ISR pump testing and hydrometallurgical test work. So what can you tell us about this?
So for in situ recovery, essentially it's a solution method of mining. So a solution is injected into the ore zone whilst it's in situ to extract the copper. So it's very critical to understand what the permeability and porosity of the ore zone is. So by having a water bore, next week we'll be commencing our pump testing. And so we'll be able to measure the porosity of that mineralised zone. So it's quite exciting days. Once we receive that sort of information, we can then combine that with our lixiviant test work as well.
Okay, so this test happening next week will really help you to make a decision whether this deposit is good for in situ recovery.
That's exactly right. So we obviously need the right groundwater characteristics for in situ recovery to work. So we're looking forward to our testing work next week.
Okay, so finally then, looking at the bigger picture for Alford East, what are you beginning to form a picture of here, and what comes next now following this drill program?
So the next big step is a hydrometallurgical work, which we just spoke about. So we'll be doing the lixiviant test work in a lab in Perth, combined with the groundwater study. But more importantly, we can refine our geological model and our mineral resource estimate, and then put all of the information together to work towards a scoping study.
Okay, so it's work will be going on towards a scoping study. That's the real big thing you're working towards at the moment.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, in the short term, we'll have those assays coming back in from the other drill holes of the field portable XRF results.
Okay, good. Well, Nicole Galloway-Warland, the Managing Director of Thor Mining, thank you very much for explaining that RNS for us in a little bit more detail.
My pleasure. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you for listening to this Stockbox interview. For more information, interviews and videos, visit our website at stockboxmedia.com or give us a follow on Twitter by searching @StockboxMedia.